You're here for a reason. You've been called to something greater. Deep within, you've always known there's more to life, more to you. This is not a coincidence, it's destiny. You are one of the chosen ones, and today, you're about to unlock a powerful truth about your purpose. Brace this moment, for it will change everything. Stay with me and let's reveal the secrets of your divine journey. You're on the path to transformation, and it starts now. If you can hear what I'm saying and see beyond the surface, then you're meant to receive this message. I've just received something significant, and I feel the need to share it with you right now. Many won't understand, and some will even try to shame me for speaking the truth. But that's fine. People who are not in tune with what's truly happening will always misunderstand the chosen ones. This message isn't for everyone. It's not for those who are stuck in rigid religious beliefs or for those who aren't sure if they're chosen. This message is for those who know who they are, those with the eyes to see and ears to hear what I'm about to reveal. If you are a true chosen one, everything I say will resonate with you deeply, and it will make perfect sense. In the scriptures, it is clearly stated that we have power. We are given authority over all things, and we can exercise that power to tread upon serpents. This means that we have dominion over evil. When you hear about priests performing exorcisms or demons recoiling at the sight of a cross, it's because they understand this truth. They know that we hold the power over them. Why else would Jesus walk on water? Because he holds the keys to all realms. The kingdoms of the world belong to him. The power we have is divinely ordained, and it is not something to be taken lightly. Demons love to assist the chosen ones. I know it sounds strange, but I'm going to explain why. The truth is that demons are not always working against us in the way we think. In fact, they are often more than willing to help us fulfill our purpose. The reason for this lies deeper than what most people realize, and I'm going to show you why it's true. If you are a chosen one, you've probably encountered more people under the influence of demonic forces than you realize. Most of your life, you've probably been surrounded by those who were, in some way, connected to darkness. Whether you saw it at the time or not, it's likely that you've had more interactions with individuals on what I would call demon time than you've had with those who truly seek the light. And yet, it was always you who was left behind, wondering why people came into your life only to leave just as quickly. It's like they used you, manipulated you, and then discarded you. It can be difficult to understand, but I'll explain it now. The reason why so many people enter your life with such ill intentions, only to quickly disappear, is because they were never meant to stay. They were drawn to you because of your light, but they couldn't handle it, and their true nature eventually made them turn away. You might have thought they were your friends, but they were not. The chosen one, by nature, attracts all kinds of people, some good, some bad, and while you may have been kind, compassionate, and loving, they were influenced by dark forces, whether they were fully aware of it or not. You may have also found yourself in situations where you were close to losing everything, your life, your freedom, your peace, but somehow you made it through. How is that possible? How is it that you almost lost your life in a car accident? But how did you avoid major consequences when you were in a situation that seemed impossible to escape? How is it that the person who threatened you, who wanted to harm you, never actually laid a hand on you? Even if they confronted you, even if they spoke threats, did they ever truly touch you? No, and if they did, there's a consequence they'll have to face, because you, the chosen one. If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to comment amen below to affirm your connection to the divine truth shared here. Let the world know that you understand the power that lies within you and that you stand firm in your purpose. Don't forget to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel, where we continue to explore these powerful spiritual truths and awaken the divine purpose within all of us. Keep shining your light, for you are meant for greatness. This leads me to the next point. Demons don't just oppose us, they are drawn to us. In fact, they often want to assist us, and here's why. You've been around demonic energy, whether you knew it or not, for most of your life. From a young age, you may have been surrounded by people who lived in darkness, but for some reason, they were always drawn to you. These individuals, some of whom may have been toxic, still found a strange connection to you. It's not a coincidence. They were seeking something in you, something they didn't have in themselves. They may have been serving dark forces, but they could sense your power. They were trying to latch onto you, hoping to save themselves in some way. Very important point here. Demons recognize the chosen ones. Just like in the Bible, where demons trembled at the presence of Jesus, they recognize the divine essence in you. They can't ignore it. When you walk into a room, when you speak, when you simply exist in a space, they know who you are. You may not always feel it, but they see it. They tremble at your presence because they know that you carry the authority to bring them to their knees. But there's more to this. Some demons aren't simply trying to oppose you or destroy you. They're trying to cling to you. These spirits, these forces, know that they are condemned, and they see you as a possible way out. They might try to get close to you, hoping that if they can serve the chosen one in some way, they might receive mercy. Some demons, whether they're in human form or not, are trying to redeem themselves. They may see helping you as their last chance to avoid punishment. And then there are the spirits that have bound others, those who hold people captive, spiritually, mentally, or emotionally. These spirits recognize you because you have the power to break the chains of others. You have the ability to set people free, not by your own strength, but through the power that flows from you. When these spirits see you, they know that they are in the presence of someone who has the authority to cast them out, to break the strongholds they've placed on people. Now, this may sound strange to some of you, but if you are truly a chosen one, you will understand this completely. Demons aren't just enemies. They're players in the larger divine plan. Some are working against you, yes, but others are being used by the universe to fulfill a purpose. They're part of the lesson, part of the journey. Sometimes they're there to show you just how strong you really are. I want to ask you something right now. If you feel that this message resonates with you, if you understand the truth in what I'm saying, then I need you to do something for me. Take a moment to comment Amen below this video and make sure you subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel. You are not alone in this journey, and the more we share this truth, the more we can help others recognize their own power. You are the chosen one, and the demons know it. Keep your light shining, because the world needs it now more than ever. There is a hidden truth in the way the universe works, a truth that, when revealed, can completely change your understanding of the world around you. It may sound unbelievable, but it's a reality that many chosen ones are beginning to realize. The world we live in is filled with unseen forces, some of them trying to help us, while others are bent on our destruction. But what if I told you that even the very demons that others fear, that others shy away from, are here to assist you? Yes, you heard me right. Demons, as much as they may seem to be a source of pure evil, are often drawn to the light of a chosen one, and though they may try to deceive or manipulate, they still understand your power. If you're reading or listening to this, and something inside you resonates with these words, then you're one of the chosen ones. You may have had your doubts, you may have struggled with your purpose, but you've always felt different. Maybe you felt like the world just doesn't understand you. Maybe people have come into your life only to hurt you, only to leave you in confusion, but you're still standing. You're still moving forward. And the truth is, you're never alone in this. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, when you're surrounded by people who only seem to bring chaos, you're being protected. The power that you possess, the light that you carry, is a beacon, a guide, even to those dark forces. Now, let me make something clear. These demons don't love you because they want to see you succeed. They love you because they are terrified of the light that you embody. They are terrified of the power that you have over them, the power that they can never. They know that you are a force that they cannot control, no matter how hard they try. And because they can't stop you, they may try to use you. They'll do everything in their power to make sure that you succeed, but not out of love or kindness. It's out of fear. They will assist you. They will help you achieve things that others might struggle for. But always remember, this is not a gift. It's a survival tactic for them. They know that by aligning with you, they may just earn some kind of reprieve from the torment they're facing. These demons, they will come into your life disguised as friends, as allies, as people who have your back. but don't be fooled. They are using you for their own benefit, and sometimes the people they possess, the people they influence, are crying out for help. You may not see it, but sometimes these people, these vessels, they are desperate to be freed. They are suffering under the weight of the demonic forces that control them, and that's why they do things for you, why they help you, why they give you what you need without question. It's because they see the light in you, and they hope that by doing so, by aiding you, they will be spared. However, you have to be cautious. You have to understand the nature of these spirits. While they may help you, while they may serve you, they are not your friends. They are not your allies in the truest sense. They are trying to redeem themselves, trying to escape their fate. But the moment you get too comfortable, the moment you trust them too deeply, that's when things can turn dangerous. You see, these demons can do anything. They can help you achieve great things. They can fight battles on your behalf. But at the same time, they can also destroy you if they choose to. They are not bound by human laws, and their loyalty is fickle at best. This is the reality of being a chosen one. You are constantly tested. The demons that come into your life, the ones that assist you, they're not doing it out of any moral obligation. They are doing it because they are terrified of your power. And sometimes, God will send these demons into your life, not to destroy you, but to teach them a lesson, to show them that no matter how powerful they think they are nothing compared to the power that resides within you. It's a strange thing, isn't it? These forces, which are meant to be your enemies, can sometimes work in your favor, but the truth is, they're not really helping you. They are simply trying to avoid the wrath of the Creator. They know that in the end, the chosen ones will always prevail. You've probably wondered why certain things happen the way they do, why certain people enter and exit your life so quickly. It's because demons know who you are. They see the power in you that others can't. They recognize you the moment you walk into a room, and that's why you often receive special treatment. People who are under demonic influence, whether they realize it or not, they are drawn to you. It's not a coincidence that they treat you differently, that they go out of their way to do things for you. This is not the kind of attention you can earn with charm or manipulation. It's because they see something in you that they can't quite understand but can't ignore either. But be mindful. These demons will continue to come into your life, and they will continue to test you. They will try to manipulate you, to use you for their own benefit. But here's the thing. They cannot harm you. They cannot take your power. They cannot touch you. You are protected by something greater than anything they can comprehend. If they try to lay a hand on you, they will fail. If they try to bring you down, they will falter. Your protection is divinely ordained. This is why you've come so far. This is why, no matter what you've been through, no matter how many times you've been knocked down, you've always found a way to rise. Now I know that some of you are wondering if this means you can use these demons to your advantage. But let me be clear. I'm not telling you to take advantage of these spirits or to manipulate them for your own gain. That's not the path of the chosen one. The power that you have is not meant to be used for personal gain or to control others. Your power is a responsibility, a gift that you must wield with wisdom. Demons may assist you. They may give you what you want, but don't forget that they are not doing it out of love. They are doing it because they fear you, and that fear is the only thing that keeps them in check. If you lose sight of that, if you forget that you are the one with the power, they will turn on you in an instant. So the next time you find yourself in the presence of someone who seems to have too much power over you, someone who you suspect might be influenced by demonic forces, remember what you've learned today. Don't say anything. Don't make a big show of it. Just watch and listen. The demons will reveal themselves. They will either run from you or they will serve you. And when they do, remember, it's not because they love you, it's because they fear you. You have a divine mission, chosen one. You are meant to do great things, and the demons will try to stop you. They will test you, but they can't touch you. They can't stop you. The world is yours to conquer, and nothing, not even the forces of darkness, can take that away from you. If this message has resonated with you, I want you to do something for me. I want you to comment below with the word Amen. I want you to show the universe that you hear this truth, that you accept it, and that you are ready to embrace the power that lies within you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel. You are not alone in this journey. Together, we rise. As we embark on this journey to understand the deeper mysteries of life and the spiritual realm, it is crucial to grasp the complexity of the unseen forces that shape our experiences. The concept of the chosen ones speaks to those individuals who've been selected for a higher purpose, those who carry within them a divine light that is both a gift and a challenge. This light is not simply an abstract concept. It is a powerful, radiant energy that emanates from the core of their being. It is a light so intense and pure that it not only shapes the path they walk, but also impacts everyone they come in contact with. Whether they realize it or not, their very presence can alter the energy in a room, inspire others to awaken, or even provoke fear in those who are sensitive to spiritual forces. But with such a gift comes an undeniable struggle. The chosen ones are not exempt from hardship or obstacles. In fact, their journey is often marked by battles with forces that seek to diminish, corrupt, or even manipulate their life. These forces, both seen and unseen, are determined to either extinguish the light altogether or turn it to their advantage. The battle is not always one of physical confrontation. It often occurs on a deeper, spiritual level where unseen forces try to pull the chosen ones off course. Negative energy from others, the weight of doubt, external pressures that seem impossible to overcome, and sometimes even internal struggles that question the very essence of their purpose. What makes this journey so complicated is the nature of these forces. They are not always obvious. Sometimes they disguise themselves as helpful or benevolent, presenting themselves as opportunities, people, or situations that seem to align with the chosen one's path. However, beneath the surface, these forces can seek to control, manipulate, or distract. The light of the chosen one is so powerful that it attracts both good and bad energies, and it is often difficult to discern what is genuine and what is a disguised attempt to derail or corrupt. Understanding this complexity is essential for anyone who believes they are walking the path of the chosen ones. It's about recognizing the ongoing spiritual warfare and the need to stay grounded, focused, and aligned with a divine purpose, no matter the distractions or challenges that arise. The light within you is your most powerful weapon, but you must learn to protect it, nurture it, and use it wisely. The journey may be difficult, but it is through overcoming these battles that the chosen ones ultimately fulfill their higher calling. In this world, there exists a realm beyond our physical perception, where entities, both visible and invisible, hold a deep and intricate understanding of the divine light that resides within the chosen ones. These entities, often labeled as demons or dark spirits, have been aware of the power and potential of the chosen ones long before they themselves fully comprehended. While many people see these forces as mere shadows of evil or malevolent beings bent on causing harm, the reality is more complex. These entities are not simply mindless or aimless. They are highly aware of the divine energy that the chosen ones carry within them, and they understand the magnitude of this power better than anyone could ever imagine. The presence of these dark forces in the lives of chosen ones is not a coincidence. It is a direct response to the extraordinary light that they possess. These entities recognize that within the chosen ones lies the potential to alter the course of their own lives, the lives of others, and even the spiritual balance of the world. This knowledge fuels their desire to either serve or corrupt. On one hand, they may attempt to align with the chosen ones, offering assistance, guidance, or resources, often in subtle, tempting ways. These offerings can appear to be beneficial, but they come with strings attached, pulling the chosen ones toward paths that seem to lead to power, success, or recognition, but are, in fact, distractions from their true divine purpose. On the other hand, these entities may seek to corrupt or manipulate the chosen ones, attempting to cloud their judgment, feed them doubts, or create obstacles that divert them from their path. The influence of dark forces can manifest in many ways, through negative people, toxic environments, or even internal struggles such as fear, insecurity, or a loss of direction. The goal is to weaken the chosen one, to dim their light, and prevent them from fully stepping into their power and purpose. What is crucial to understand is that these forces are not always immediately recognizable. They don't always appear as overt threats. Sometimes they work in the shadows, wearing the mask of good intentions or subtle temptation. This is where discernment becomes essential for the chosen ones. It is not enough to simply rely on the external world to define what is good or bad. They must learn to tap into their inner wisdom, their spiritual guidance, and their connection to the divine in order to recognize the true nature of the forces around them. Ultimately, the battle is not just about resisting these dark entities. It is about understanding their nature, acknowledging their existence, and using the divine light within to navigate through their influence. The chosen ones must stay grounded in their truth, always remembering that their power is not something to be taken lightly. It is a force that both attracts and repels, a force that can be harnessed for good or manipulated for darker purposes. How they choose to interact with these entities and how they choose to use their light will determine the outcome of their journey. This idea that demons might assist the chosen ones, though it appears contradictory at first, is based on a deeper, often misunderstood truth that many fail to recognize. Demons, by nature, are inherently malevolent, driven by a desire to create chaos and destruction wherever they go. However, their relationship with the chosen ones is far more complex than a simple battle of good versus evil. While demons are generally aligned with darkness and oppose anything that represents light, they do not always work directly against the chosen ones in the way one might expect. In fact, in certain circumstances, they may be compelled, almost against their will, to assist the chosen ones. This idea is rooted in the fascinating concept that the light carried by the chosen ones is so powerful and undeniable that it forces these dark entities into a position where they must either serve or submit. This may seem confusing, even illogical, at first. After all, why would a malevolent spirit or demon be forced to assist someone they fundamentally oppose? The answer lies in the nature of power itself. The light that the chosen ones hold is not a passive force. It is a potent energy that radiates strength, purity, and truth. It is so powerful that it can push back even the darkest of entities, and this light carries with it a divine authority that demons cannot escape. When a chosen one is in their full alignment with their purpose and divine path, their light is capable of imposing a force that even the demons must obey. At least to a certain extent, they do not want to help the chosen ones, but they find themselves in a position where they must, or face the consequences of being overwhelmed or consumed by the very light they fear. This dynamic is not one of collaboration or mutual interest. Rather, it is a form of reluctant compliance, born out of the demons' awareness of their own vulnerability in the presence of such potent light. Demons, in their essence, are beings that thrive on control, fear, and the perpetuation of darkness. Yet, when faced with the overwhelming power of the chosen one's light, they are forced to bend, to submit, and sometimes to serve. Simply because they understand that resisting or opposing the light directly would bring them nothing but destruction. The consequences of opposing the chosen one become too great, and the demons, with all their power and cunning, are ultimately left with no choice but to cooperate in some form. This paradoxical assistance is not born out of a desire to do good or out of any affection for the chosen ones. Instead, it is driven by a primal instinct for survival. The demons may assist in ways that are indirect or even covert, but the underlying truth is that they are compelled to comply because of the sheer power that emanates from the chosen one. In this way, the very essence of the chosen one becomes a weapon, something that can force even the darkest forces to act in a way they would not normally choose. It's a strange dynamic, but one that speaks to the true nature of spiritual power and the way light can influence even the darkest of realms. This is why you may find yourself in situations where individuals whom you know are not the best for your well-being seem to go out of their way to assist you. They help you in ways that feel unexpected and perhaps even out of character for them. They offer support, provide you with what you need, and do so without asking for anything in return. At times, you might feel confused or unsettled by this kindness. You may even question, why are they doing this for me? Why are they being so generous or compassionate when, in the past, they've been indifferent to others or outright hostile? Why, after everything that has happened, are they extending such help? The answer lies in a deeper, unseen struggle that unfolds beyond the surface. A battle that is fought within the hearts of all people, whether they are aware of it or not. This is the ongoing war between light and darkness, between divine forces and demonic influences. It is a war that takes place not just in the spiritual realms, but also within each individual, manifesting through their actions and decisions. The energy that the chosen ones carry. Your energy acts as a beacon of light, an undeniable force that calls forth both help and resistance in ways that may not always be apparent to you. When someone who has been indifferent, distant, or even hostile toward others suddenly begins to offer assistance, it is often because they are feeling the weight of your light and cannot help but respond to it. They might not consciously understand why they are doing this for you, but something deep inside them recognizes the divine energy that surrounds you. In this case, it's as though the light you possess shines so brightly that it forces them to act in ways that align with that energy, often in a way that is contrary to their normal behavior. It's not that they want to help you out of pure goodwill, nor do they always have an inherent desire to do good. Instead, it's a reaction to the spiritual forces at play, to the overwhelming power of your light that influences their actions. In many cases, these individuals are not even aware of why they feel compelled to assist you. They may have their own internal struggles with darkness, and your presence has somehow triggered a shift in them. It's as if your light is illuminating the battle within them, forcing them to confront their own internal conflict between what they want to do, if and driven by lower, darker impulses, and what they feel drawn to do because of the divine light they are feeling from you. In some cases, this can even be seen as a way of them being pulled toward redemption or healing, even if they don't fully understand what is happening on a conscious level. But just as the light of the chosen ones can draw people to assist, it can also cause conflict within those same people. They may experience confusion, anger, or resentment because they cannot fully grasp why they are compelled to act this way. It's the war between light and darkness, playing out in real time, as they struggle with their own internal demons in the face of your divine presence. Some may resist or reject it, and some may embrace the call to help. But no matter their response, the battle continues, unseen but ever present, as the chosen ones continue to shine, transforming not only their own lives but the lives of everyone they come into contact with. This dynamic can be both challenging and empowering. On one hand, it is humbling to realize that your light has the power to influence and alter the course of others, especially those who may have once been antagonistic toward you. On the other hand, it is important to understand that this power is not something to be taken lightly. You must navigate these interactions with wisdom and discernment, recognizing that the battle is not always fought on the surface. What may seem like a simple act of kindness or support may, in fact, be a manifestation of a much deeper spiritual conflict, a conflict that plays out on both personal and cosmic levels. As you continue to walk the path of the chosen one, it is vital to stay grounded in your light, to recognize the forces at play around you, and to remain aligned with your divine purpose. As you reflect on this message and the powerful forces at work, remember that your light is stronger than any darkness. The challenges you face are part of your divine journey, and your purpose is greater than you can imagine. If you resonate with what's been shared today, take a moment to leave a comment below with the word Amen to affirm your connection to this truth. Don't forget to subscribe to Soul Ascendancy so you can continue walking this path of enlightenment together. You are not alone in this journey. Your light is meant to shine. It is essential to understand that when these entities offer assistance, It is not a sign of their loyalty to you or an indication that they are fully aligned with your best interests. They are not your allies in the true sense. Rather, they are compelled to aid you as a means of self-preservation, driven by the overwhelming power of the light you carry. This light is so potent that it can consume or overwhelm them, stripping them of their autonomy and purpose. So when they seem to help you, it is not because they wish to do so from a place of goodness, but rather out of a fear of being destroyed by the very force you embody. Even though they assist, it is vital to understand that this help does not come without a hidden agenda. These dark entities are inherently deceptive. Their assistance is not an act of goodwill. Instead, it is a strategy to avoid their own obliteration. They may temporarily serve you, but their end goal remains self-preservation. You must be mindful of this fact, as their actions can easily be misinterpreted as genuine support. Their help may feel comforting, even necessary at times, but beneath this surface, they are still driven by their own selfish desires, even if they are disguised as something else. The danger lies in their ability to manipulate perception. These dark forces are incredibly skilled at deception, and they can easily mask their true intentions by presenting themselves as protectors or even as guides. They may come across as benevolent, offering assistance when you are in need, and convincing you that they are on your side. But behind this mask of help, there lies a darker force at work, a force that seeks to maintain control over you. Their influence can be subtle, creeping into your thoughts, emotions, and decisions, often in ways you might not even realize. This is where the true danger resides, in the manipulation of your mind and spirit. Demons do not always attack openly. Instead, they infiltrate your consciousness and sow seeds of doubt, fear, or confusion. They may twist your perceptions, making you believe that their actions are of pure intent. But you must remain vigilant. You must be aware that every moment of assistance could come with a hidden price, a price that may not be obvious until it's too late. In this dangerous game between light and darkness, the stakes are incredibly high. Your spiritual well-being, your purpose, and your path are all on the line. But remember, you are meant to win this game. The very light that they fear is also the strength that will carry you through the darkness. Your vigilance, wisdom, and awareness will guide you, and by recognizing the true nature of these forces, you can protect yourself and stay true to your higher purpose. You are equipped with the tools needed to navigate this dangerous terrain, and ultimately, you are the one who controls your destiny, not the dark forces that seek to influence you. The fact that these demonic entities can help the chosen ones, however, should not be used as a reason to let your guard down. While they may assist, they also know how to manipulate. They will try to get close to you to gain your trust, and they will do whatever it takes to keep you within their grasp. The key is to recognize their behavior for what it truly is. Sometimes, they help you to test your faith, to see if you will remain true to your divine purpose, or if you will be led astray by the temptation of power, wealth, or success. This is why it is important not to become complacent, not to allow yourself to be swayed by the offerings of the world. The more you grow in your light, the more the world will try to pull you in to distract you from your path. You may also encounter people who are seemingly under the control of these dark entities. They may show signs of being manipulated, of being tormented by spirits that seek to control them. It is a sad truth, but it is a reality that many of these individuals may even come to you, offering help or support, not because they genuinely care, but because they are under the influence of forces beyond their control. They may believe they are helping you, but they are also trapped in a cycle of spiritual torment, trying to gain favor or seek redemption from the very entities that control them. This can be confusing, especially when these individuals appear to be doing good, to be assisting you, and even showing affection towards you. But you must understand that underneath the surface, they may be crying out for help even if they do not realize it. They may see the light within you, and, in their desperation, try to use that light to break free from the chains that bind them. The presence of these demonic forces in your life is not a sign of weakness on your part, nor is it an indication that you are doing something wrong. On the contrary, It is a sign that you are on the right path, that your light is shining so brightly that it is drawing attention, both good and bad. It is a sign that you are a threat to the darkness, and the darkness will do whatever it takes to try to silence you. But as the chosen one, you have been equipped with everything you need to resist these forces. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the divine power to overcome them. Your light is your shield, and it will protect you as long as you stay true to your purpose and never allow yourself to be distracted by the allure of the world. When you walk through this life, you will encounter many challenges, many obstacles, and many individuals who may not have your best interests at heart. But you must never forget who you are, and never forget the power that resides within you. The demons will try to manipulate, they will try to deceive, but they can never truly harm you. You are untouchable because you are protected by a power greater than anything they can bring against you. And while they may try to use others to reach you, to test you, to lead you astray, they will ultimately fail. The divine will always prevail. As you continue on this journey, know that the darkness may come, but it cannot stay. You are the light, and your light is stronger than any shadow. No matter how many demons may come your way, no matter how many tests or trials you may face, know that you are being guided, protected, and supported by forces far beyond your comprehension. You are a divine being, chosen for a purpose, and nothing can take that away from you. And so as you go about your day, as you encounter people and situations that may seem confusing or difficult to understand, remember this: you are not alone. You are surrounded by a host of divine beings, angels, and ancestors who are working alongside you, ensuring that you fulfill your mission. You are light in this world, and no amount of darkness can ever snuff that light out. You are here for a reason, and that reason is greater than anything the world can offer. So, if you feel like you're being tested, if you feel like you're encountering forces that are trying to bring you down, just remember, you are not weak. You are strong, you are chosen, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Comment Amen below if you resonate with this message, and don't forget to subscribe to the Soul Ascendancy channel for more guidance and wisdom. Keep shining your light, for you are the chosen one. And remember, the light always wins.